Corrupt cops think they can bend the rules and outsmart everyone, only to be blindsided by the cold hard truth. These next takedowns reveal, in brutal clarity, how justice doesn't just catch up, it crashes. And trust me, the last one will leave your jaw on the floor. First up, we have got this cop, who thought a routine traffic stop was his personal playground.
Whenever you complete a U-turn,
I didn't U-turn.
hold on. Whenever you complete a U-turn, you're supposed to be as far to that corner as possible, okay?
No, see, that is, they have another car in front of her. That's why, I cannot parking behind her.
Okay, well, you are required to go as far away you're not supposed to be between any cars. You're supposed to be against that curb line. I need you to sign with your finger. It's not an admission of guilt. You're just signing saying you'll take care of the citation for a ticket. You're promising saying that you'll take care of it at a later date, whether that be in court or if you take care of it outside of court.
Mr. Vu, accompanied by his wife, chose to step out of his car and argue with the officer instead of simply signing the ticket. The officer quickly became agitated.
I don't think that you're understanding what I'm saying here, okay?
I understand. I told you. The car in front of her can hurt the beginning and she didn't turn.
Whenever you make a U-turn,
I didn't make a U-turn.
sorry, let me clarify, okay? Whenever you enter a little intersection thing like that, you are not allowed to go side by side next to a car, okay? You have to go behind vehicles.
Hey, you are the police.
Yes.
So you know
Okay.
how many cars?
We are done, sir? No, we're done arguing about this, okay?
I don't think so.
We are not We are not arguing about this, okay?
I want to show you.
We argue in court. We argue in court.
The officer started to get restless, and instead of calmly handling the situation, he would make a mess of it.
No,
We don't argue on the side of the road. We argue in court. Yes, that's how it works. Because if not, if you don't sign this, you go to jail. Okay?
Yeah,
I don't
I
want to
go
take you to jail.
I'm ready to go to
You ready to go to jail?
Yeah, I'm
Ridiculous. Okay,
No,
that involves impounding your car too. Okay.
My husband, we stay here waiting for go to here. We not U-turn.
Okay.
Waiting to
It doesn't
go
matter
here.
about a U-turn or what. That lane.
And I heard,
can't-
she hit us.
I understand that, but you're not. You see where that car's at? Whenever you enter that area, that's what you're supposed to do.
The Oklahoma officer then made a mistake that would surely be his downfall.
You're not supposed to leave any space at all. You're not supposed to leave any space at all.
You see that two car?
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
I am the
The
top
way
car.
where
I'm the
your
top
vehicle
car.
was located, your
Top
vehicle
car.
was not like that.
Sit up.
No.
You sit up. Get on the ground.
No. See, sir. No. Call an ambulance. I call it like. I need the ambulance.
Yeah, I'm gonna call an ambulance.
Look at his head.
112 Hefner, roll me fire and incident supervisor.
The officer lifted Mr. Vu off the ground and slammed him face first onto the pavement. Here is the CCTV footage, which provides a clearer view of the brutality inflicted on a 70-year-old.
Your
Top
vehicle
car.
was not like that.
Sit up.
No.
You sit up. Get on the ground.
The man suffered a brain bleed and remains hospitalized. On the other hand, the officer has been placed on administrative duty, and this case is about to be presented to the Oklahoma County DA. Now, if you think this officer was a bully, you will be shocked to see what these next cops did to a law-abiding citizen.
Let me see your ID.
No, I'm not showing you
Get
ID. I'm not showing you any
Get out my
ID,
building.
sir.
You're required to show us. Get out your building. Get out the building.
In January 2022, Auditor Sean Paul Reyes decided to conduct a First Amendment audit of the Pooler Police Department. However, things took a turn for the worse even before he entered.
Hey, how you doing today, sir? Yeah, can I just get your name and badge number first?
You're in an employee parking lot.
Can I just get your name and badge
Sergeant
number?
Self.
Sergeant Self.
Yep.
And your badge number?
615.
615.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I don't need any help.
Yeah, you're in an employee parking lot.
It's not a secure area.
an employee parking lot and you're not an employee.
This is,
And you're making employees feel uncomfortable
sir,
when they walk inside the building. So,
this parking lot is not a secured area.
okay.
It's public property.
Okay.
It might be only for employee parking. I'm not parking in here. My car is not parked in here. I'm an independent journalist. I'm working on a story.
Sean clearly knows his rights and the law surrounding the public parking lot, but the officer keeps escalating the issue.
Do you suspect me of committing a crime, sir?
Do you have your ID on you?
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
Do you have your ID on you?
Do you suspect me of committing a crime?
Do you have your ID on you?
Sir, I need to know if you're suspecting me of committing a crime first.
I'm a police officer. I asked you for your ID. I need you to give me your ID.
Sir, with all due respect, sir, can I speak to another supervisor? I understand that you're a sergeant, but I do not.
I am the supervisor here.
I understand, but then you should know as a supervisor, sir, that unless you have reasonable articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime in the state of Georgia, you cannot lawfully demand my ID from me.
You can clearly see the level of the police department by checking their sergeant's knowledge of the law. However, shortly after, the chief of police came storming out and started to question Sean.
No, you're not being detained. You can keep on walking.
Okay, if I'm not being detained, I'm going to continue about my business, sir.
I'm going to do it here.
I'm an independent journalist. Who are you, sir?
I'm the chief of police.
You're the chief of police. Can I get your name?
You can look it up on the internet if you're that smart.
But why would I have to look it up on the internet, sir?
What's your name?
Where's the professionalism?
What's your name?
Where's the
Where's
professionalism?
My sergeant asked you for a
My
driver's
first.
license.
Tell me if you tell me your name and identify yourself.
We're not making tits for tats. This is an employee parking lot. You're not an employee. You have no business.
This is. I'm not parking here.
This is an employee parking
Is this
lot.
fenced off? Look, I want to make it very clear.
Let me
It's
make
not
it
a
very
fenced
clear.
off area.
Let me make it very clear. This is an employee parking lot.
There's no
Okay.
trespassing signs or anything like that,
Okay.
sir. I'm not breaking the law, sir.
No, you're not.
I'm actually engaged in a constitution protected activity,
Okay.
and I feel like you're trying to bully me along with your sergeant.
The chief refuses to identify himself, and his demeanor worsened as Sean confronted him with facts.
And sir, who are you? Who are you, sir?
He's one of my employees.
Okay, one of your employees. I feel like all three of you are trying to bully me and trying to exert authority over me that you don't have. Demanding ID. Your sergeant doesn't understand that he cannot demand ID lawfully.
Why are you in my parking lot?
They should know I'm working. Like I told your sergeant, I'm not just not answering questions. I cannot answer questions, but I'm answering. I'm an independent journalist. I'm gathering content for a story on the city. I was inside doing a FOIA request.
No.
You should be
Yes, I was.
everybody's tag numbers and everything like that.
Who says I'm recording anybody's? And plus, it's public information. You guys run tags all day. People drive around all day in the city with tags on. It's not like any private information. Do I have a database where I can look up people? Come on, you gotta think logically here. I don't have a database where I can just type in somebody's, license plate and figure out who they are. Let's
Okay,
be
I'm
real.
going to ask you to leave.
The corrupt chief lacked a basic understanding of what constitutes a public place and clearly needs some education.
Are you ordering me to leave
I'm ordering you
under
to
threat
leave.
of arrest, sir?
I'm ordering you. This is the third time I've told you to leave my parking lot.
I'm gonna go on a public sidewalk and I'm gonna continue to record.
doing?
I'm gonna continue to record your parking lot and I'm gonna hit you up with civil litigation over this, just so you know, because you're violating a constitutionally protected activity. Is you're allowing your city, you're portraying your city in a negative light for the world to see. Remember that. Remember I told you that, Chief.
Yes, sir.
So this is a public sidewalk, correct?
Sean eventually left the parking lot under the threat of arrest, but the cops had no idea he would return stronger. And this time there'd be no made-up statutes to hide behind.
Chief, I wanna submit a complaint. Chief, I wanna submit a complaint. You're not getting away with this one. You might get away with them. You might get away with them normally on a regular basis, but not today. I want to submit a complaint. So I go inside to do that, or
Get him a complaint form. We'll get your complaint form.
Public insurance.
I need your names. It is your policy to give me your name. Who do I know I'm filing a complaint against?
I'll let you figure it out.
Oh, I got to figure it out. That's real
You know
professional.
everything else.
That's real professional.
Go ahead.
Nah, you can go ahead. You can go ahead.
You're behind it. Okay.
What's your name? I need to file a complaint against you.
Chief Ashley Brown.
Chief Ashley Brown.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Because I was trespassing in your parking lot. That's a public parking lot.
Hey, we're not going to debate it. You want to file a complaint? It's about to get
You don't tell me what to do. You don't tell me what to do. Let's make that clear.
Just when it seemed the chief might cool down, he escalated the situation by doing something unimaginable.
Fill it out.
You don't need to
I can fill it out here.
No.
This is a public lobby. You're gonna kick me out of a public lobby too, Chief?
Go fill it out then.
All right,
wanna
thank
fill it
you.
out?
Excuse me.
You need a bargain pen too, or?
Excuse me.
You can't record while you're in here.
Why can't I record while I'm in here? I have a constitutional right to film the police in the course of their duty, sir. Is this department so uneducated and so inept at their job that it must be from the top down? Because your sergeant doesn't know when he can legally identify somebody, and you're telling me I can't film in a police lobby? Mm-hmm. Yes, I sure can. I can film in a police lobby. It's my constitutional right. I have freedom of press in this country, sir. What country do you think you live in?
Are you with the press?
Yes, I am with the press.
Let me see your ID.
No, I'm not showing you
Get
ID. I'm not showing you any
Get out my
ID, sir.
building.
You're required to show us.
Get out your building. Get out the building. Thank you, sir. Have a good one.
Yeah, no problem. How do I file the complaint if I can't get in the building?
Sean still completed the complaint form and headed back in to submit it.
Who do I hand the complaint form to when I'm done?
Once you're done, I'll give it.
Okay, and do I get like a receipt number or something like that? Yeah, right here it says, all parties filing a formal written complaint are entitled to receive a copy of the original statement free of charge. So I would like it if a receiving supervisor can sign right there and give me a copy as it's stated on the form. You guys are a bunch of bullies. Abuse of authority. You know what? I want to do a public records request too. Let's find out how much money you guys are making abusing your authority. How much tax dollars you've taken from everyone.
It is sad to see police officers showing no respect for the Constitution, a behavior likely stemming from their unprofessional chief who has trained them to act like bullies.
Will you guys allow me to do it here? I don't understand what's the big deal.
Not if you're recording.
But where's the signs that says I can't record in here? Where's the law?
We don't have to have signs.
You sure do. This is a constitutionally protected activity. That's what this is.
As soon as you pass through that doorway, you're now on private property.
It's public property.
There's sensitive information in both these windows that can be called on video, so you can't record in there.
Okay, yeah. All right. Sure thing.
As Sean was about to leave the building, the sergeant returned with the complaint form and a pathetic excuse.
It requires an address at the top.
No, I don't have to put an address.
Your complaint not going to be accepted. You didn't fill the form out correctly.
No. That's not how it works. Bring the chief out here.
Is how it works.
You're allowed to do an anonymous complaint.
Okay. You did not make it anonymous. So
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you that the complaint's not valid.
It doesn't matter.
Because
I want to
you
speak to
didn't
the
fill it
chief.
out. No.
I want to speak to the chief.
Chief's not here. You got me. I'm the one accepting the complaint.
You're accepting the complaint on yourself.
Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you that you didn't fill the form out correctly. So
You can submit a complaint anonymously. I don't have to give you my name.
all right.
I don't have to give you my address.
You don't. But
You're just being difficult.
Okay.
Sergeant, a little bit of de-escalation training will take you a long way. You need to learn. I understand you learn from your chief, who's also a bully and a tyrant, but you need to learn. Don't talk to people that way. You understand?
all right. Have a safe day. Okay.
Yeah. Tyrant. Crazy.
Sean got no updates on the complaint he had filed, and it is unclear whether he intends to take legal action against these bullies. Moving on, we have another group of corrupt police officers who believe they can do anything they want.
I'm not giving you permission to search my car.
I don't need permission.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes.
Not if it's not.
You guys cannot search someone's car saying that you smell marijuana.
In October of 2022, delivery driver Jordan was pulled over by a police officer while on his way to deliver food. Jordan was also involved in an ongoing lawsuit against the police after they had beaten him up. And starting the lawsuit, the cops have been harassing him without reason.
I've been pulled over for I don't know what reason. He hasn't told me yet, but we'll figure it out.
Hey, go ahead and step out for me, brother.
For what?
Because I'm asking you to.
I didn't break any laws. I didn't break any laws.
I understand that, and I'm recording you too, but I'm asking you to step out. Step out.
I haven't broke any laws. I'm not under
I
arrest.
can ask anybody to step out on any traffic stop.
No, you
It's a
can't.
law
No, you
order.
cannot. I didn't break any law.
I'm asking you to step out.
I'm going to call my attorney.
The officer did not attempt to speak with Jordan and immediately ordered him to leave the vehicle. At this point, Jordan still didn't know why he was being pulled over, and the corrupt officer only escalated the situation.
Okay.
This is unlawful. Why'd you even stop me for?
Your registration light's out. You have a registration light out. So, partner,
Go ahead and step out for me.
Am I under arrest?
You're not under
What's
arrest.
going on today?
Nothing's under. I'm trying to deliver my food here.
I understand.
Okay, so
I've got a lawsuit against the state police right now, and this is gonna be documented. I'm just letting you know.
it's documented right here too.
Okay. Well, they didn't
Listen to
document
me,
when
man.
they beat
He
me.
made a lawful traffic stop on you because you got a registration
Okay.
light out.
And I'm just asking you to step
So-
out so I can talk to you.
To conduct this investigation,
I'm not getting out of the car. I didn't do nothing wrong.
You have to exit the vehicle when he's giving you a lawful order. So if you come out of the vehicle,
If you arrest me, then if I'm under arrest, then I have to get out. But if I'm not under arrest, I'm not getting out of the
No,
car.
listen, but if you refuse to get out and we have to pull you out, then you will get arrested.
You can't pull me out of the car if I'm not arrested.
We can't because I'm asking you to on a lead.
I know
Listen,
you
man.
see all these
I'm trying to
videos on TV
work
all the
with you,
time.
buddy. I'm trying to work.
You're trying to work with me. I'm delivering
I
food. You
understand that.
pulled me
I
over for
understand.
no
Listen,
reason.
He was being threatened by 3 officers and ultimately decided to step out of the car to see what they had to say.
I do not want to arrest you tonight.
You have no reason to arrest me. I have done nothing wrong.
If you don't get out of
If
the
you don't get out
vehicle,
of the car, it's obstruction of justice, obstruction charge that will be filed against you, or resisting arrest if you fight. So we do not want to do that.
Okay, I already know the ropes of all you guys, what you guys do.
you have any weapons on you?
No, I don't.
Okay, I'm gonna pat you down real quick, all right?
I'm sitting here trying to do my job.
We understand.
What's that in your pocket? Is that just a blowtorch? Don't reach for it.
I don't know what it is, man.
You care if I get in your pocket and get it out?
What? No. What do you got your hands on me for?
Because I'm patting you down. It's called a carry frisk. We're allowed to do that.
You're only allowed to do that
All
if
right,
you
hey,
arrest
let's come
somebody.
back here.
You're not
Nope.
arresting me.
Come back here. The reason I'm getting you out is, like I said, I'm smelling a strong presence of marijuana. in the
You
car.
guys say that every time you pull somebody over. You're not gonna. I'm not giving you permission to search my car.
I don't need permission.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes.
Not if you smell it.
Not if I-
You guys cannot search someone's car saying that you
Okay.
smell marijuana.
I can't. Okay. I'm gonna search your vehicle. Okay. And you're gonna stay right here with my buddy while I search your vehicle.
This is a joke.
Okay.
This is-
Am I gonna find anything? Because I'm trying to work with you. I'm about to lose my patience. Okay.
You are?
Yeah.
What's your
Hey,
badge number?
So we don't have badge numbers. Stay here
What's
with my
your
buddy.
name?
All right. Stay with my buddy.
Technically, the officer was correct, as they are allowed to search the vehicle if they smell marijuana. However, this can be abused to violate someone's Fourth Amendment rights, as the sense of smell is subjective. Furthermore, it is nearly impossible to disprove in court that an officer didn't smell marijuana. The officer continued the search while Jordan remained steadfast, knowing there was little he could do.
You guys are harassing me for delivering food to the ghetto.
Absolutely not.
Yep,
You're the one that's labeling as ghetto.
That up there is the ghetto.
You're the one that's like that label.
Well, what would you call it?
At City Park, it's been
And
some.
why you guys always patrol it?
We don't. We run up there when we get 911 calls.
It's what?
Our supervisor would like to take it out.
This is unlawful. What's your badge number?
You'll have that.
What's your name?
Sergeant Van.
Sergeant Van Horn. He pulled me over for no reason. He said he smelled marijuana. I told him I didn't. I gave him no permission to search my car. He searched it anyhow. This is unlawful. This is harassment, and I will be reporting you. I already have an issue with the state police. I'm going to trial in November, and this is going to go. I'm going to sue you now. This is crazy. This is unlawful. You're teaching your officers to harass people. So the things like this, man. Harassing somebody.
Oh, buddy. A little bit of marijuana.
What'd you do? Plant that?
Is that all you had?
Is that what you planted?
The officer eventually discovered a small bag that contained a bit of marijuana inside. However, Jordan remained adamant that it wasn't his and it was the officer who planted it.
Is that what you planted on me? Just a little bit of weed?
Give him an attitude. He can take you to jail or he can catch you with
So I
assault.
mean, he's gonna do what he's gonna do, man. I'm not gonna beg him to do nothing. Believe me.
No, it's not
You
what.
can do whatever you want to
It's
do.
our choice whether we want to charge or not.
You guys want to plant weed on me and stuff, and that's fine.
It's probably not even the car. Is it?
It's my wife's actually. I have 4 kids actually. Yeah, I take care of 4 kids, and I don't like getting harassed. Yeah, they're mine. They're mine. I'm a good father actually. Yeah, you probably don't have any responsibility.
Hey, buddy, go ahead and have a seat back to the side. I'm gonna cut your citation and get you out of here.
This next officer was in for a surprise when he started flexing his authority, completely unaware that every moment of his misconduct was on the verge of being exposed.
Like a reimbursement for my handlebar? I don't know. Yeah.
In November of 2020, Kyle Wild was driving his motorcycle and making a vlog when he stopped at a red light. Little did he know a crazy police officer would do something strange.
And he gives it to the other guy. The other guy's like, all right, I'm out, peace.
Get off the bike. Hands behind your back.
What?
Hands behind your back.
Okay. What did I do? Ow.
Kyle lay there, stunned, after being knocked off his bike for no apparent reason. When he questioned the officer, the baffling reason left him and everyone else shocked.
What?
So, when you came by and your license plate is hidden like that?
It's not even my bike. It's my dad's.
Sorry?
It's not even my bike, it's my dad's.
It's your dad's. Okay. Is it gonna fuck up if I try to lift it like this?
Huh?
Am I gonna fuck it up if I lift it like this?
I mean, you probably already fucked it up from slamming into the ground.
I didn't slam it on the ground.
I don't know, man.
Alright. You have a driver's license on you?
Yeah. Just leave it.
I'll get him to lift it up with the kickstand on.
Poor motorist had also been handcuffed, and it was beyond clueless as to why the cop would resort to force before calmly talking to him.
Do you have any ID on you?
Yeah, I just said.
Yeah.
It's in my pocket here. This jacket pocket, yeah. Alright. Got insurance in there too.
Slide one knee up. Okay. So the reason normally we would.
Yeah.
When guys hide the fucking license plate,
Yeah.
they don't pull over, they take off.
Well, if guys are gonna take off, they won't have a license plate, to be fair.
The idiot officer was now trying to cover up his blunder. Keep watching till the end to see how it turned out for him.
I've had guys where they'll put magnets and then just flip it down.
But I mean, if you're gonna run from the cops, you wouldn't want a license plate anyways, right?
No, I wouldn't think so, but they do it, and they put stolen plates on there and whatever else.
Fair enough.
So that's why I had to do that, it's just so you wouldn't fly.
All right.
But anyways, all right. I'm just gonna run your plate. As long as everything's okay, you're good to go.
No, it's like that. This is all fucking bent and shit now.
9 November 9 X37.
Yeah, like you see how it's all bent now? It's like bent like this. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't drive a bike. I don't have to pay no directions.
The motorist was still grappling with the gravity of the situation. It wasn't a routine traffic stop, it was a direct assault by the officer. It is shocking how some in uniform behave like they are above the law.
You usually gotta do this a couple times for it to turn on.
Okay.
I don't know.
I really hope.
I don't know. I'm gonna give it a little bit.
Yeah, everything's 10-4 with his license. We're good.
You didn't have to like throw me off the bike.
I wasn't trying to throw you. I was just trying to hold you so you wouldn't. Like, I was holding you so
you threw me, man. Come on.
The officer was starting to feel the embarrassment, and shortly after, the motorist demanded him to pay for his handle, which he had messed up.
Yeah, I gotta make this right. So, what can you do?
I don't know. You tell me. I've never had a situation like this.
I mean, generally, they pick it up and drive off. I don't know.
I don't know, man. Like, is there like a reimbursement for my fucked up handlebar? I don't know.
You put it in. Like, I'll look into it for you. It's my bad. Like, it's my fault.
Yeah.
Right? So,
like, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's not even my bike, which is like the fucking worst part about it.
Let me get my sergeant here, see what we can do for you.
Okay, thank you.
Try to start it in the meantime. And
okay.
Kyle then went on his way, and shockingly, the officer showed no care for the damage that he had cost him. He just cheekily got away and back into his police car. However, Kyle is now planning to sue the officer and the city, and it's almost guaranteed that he would be getting the monetary compensation that he is looking. This cop made a huge error, but this next cop made the biggest blunder you could imagine.
Yes. I live here. Okay.
Why would you handcuff my daughter and that's her car? That's her vehicle. She's not a suspect.
I know, that's why she's no longer in handcuffs.
On June 14, 2021, Jasmine Horn was sitting in her car parked right in front of her grandmother's home after returning from a workout. As she stepped out, she was met with a shocking sight. 10 police cars surrounding her, with an officer pointing a gun at her.
Put your hands up!
I live here. I live here.
What's your name?
Jasmine Horn.
Let's go. Jasmine Horn?
Yes.
All right, face your car.
I live here.
Okay, face your car. Put your hands like that.
Okay. I live here. What's wrong?
I'll explain to you. Deep breaths. Yep, cuff it. Just back him up.
Follow me, man. Is your phone and everything?
Yeah.
Yep. All right, do me a favor, face the car. Spread your feet. Spread them wider. Keep spreading them. Keep spreading them.
Jasmine was gasping for air. She had no clue why she was being arrested like this. It was later revealed that the officers were looking for a suspect named Jaslyn Horn, who was an assault suspect. Shockingly, they made a mistake and were about to make matters worse for the poor girl.
I don't smoke. I'm a school teacher. I don't understand what's going on.
Okay, I'll explain everything to you in just a second.
I just finished working out. I don't know what's going on.
I'll explain everything to you in just a second.
I just finished working out. I don't know what's going on.
All right, have a seat for me.
Poor Jasmine was locked in the back of the police car without asking her for a license or registration. This mistake was later claimed to have been made by the automatic license plate reader, which mixed both the names. Shortly after, Jasmine's grandmother came out of her home, determined to knock sense into the officers.
Hello.
Is Jasmine okay?
Yeah, she's okay.
Okay. Her mom's on the phone.
Okay, who are you to her?
I'm her grandmother.
Grandmother. Okay. And what's her name?
Jasmine.
Jasmine. Do you know a Jaslyn Horn? She's inside?
Oh, they talking about Jalisa now. I want to.
Hey, Pygmy. Hey, man, will you come here real quick? What? Who are you going to get?
Jalisa, her twin.
No.
The police out here.
For what?
I don't know.
They said they about.
These experienced law enforcement officers could still not put two and two together and realize that they had the wrong suspect.
I don't know.
What's on there? With
Yeah,
email?
22 and that. No.
Oh, that's 100%, yeah.
Yeah, so I don't. They haven't explained to me yet how that's turned in.
Okay.
Like how
she was going to get somebody. I thought. Do you know a Jaslyn? Jaselyn? Not her twin, I don't think.
They twins. That's
Right.
Jasmine, and this is Jalisa.
Yeah,
Right.
we're not looking for Jalisa. Do you know a Jaslyn?
Jaslyn.
No.
Jan, maybe you can explain these names to them.
Yeah, can I speak to her?
Yeah, that's
What's
the
her name?
mom.
What's her name?
That's her mom. She don't know. You might have. Okay.
Hello?
Hello, I'm calling to see what's going on. I'm Jasmine Jalisa's mother. That's my mom's house. What's going on, sir?
Okay. We're trying to find a Jaslyn.
Jasmine's mother took phone, and it was finally time for the officer to learn a quick lesson on how not to approach someone.
Who?
Jaslyn. Jaselyn. Horn.
There's no Jaslyn Horn there.
Okay, so y'all don't know who that is?
No.
Okay. Well, for some reason, we got an email saying that a Jaslyn Horn was driving your daughter's vehicle. And so we found...
No, that's my daughter's car.
Yeah, I know. That's why we're confused, and we're trying to sort it all out. But you don't know anybody by that name.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. I just wanted to talk to y'all and see if y'all knew who that was.
Did you handcuff my daughter?
Yeah, based on what I told you.
What? Why would you handcuff my daughter and that's her car? That's her vehicle.
Right, and we got that as a suspect vehicle.
She's not a suspect.
I know that's why she's no longer in handcuffs.
So you will go to and just arrest somebody just because of an email and not find out the person's name and who the car belongs to?
Yes, ma'am. An email from a detective saying a suspect in a violent crime is driving that car.
Finally, after 15 minutes after arresting her, Jasmine was let go of. She went on to file a complaint against the Charlotte-Mecklenburg Police Department, but the officers were cleared of any wrongdoing. The city eventually settled with Jasmine for $10,000. However, dejected by this incident, she decided to leave the country and move to Thailand to work as an English instructor. Now, while these cops were owned at the spot, this next police chief's corruption was exposed after years.
Have you ever taken any batteries out and sold the batteries?
No.
No? You claimed 12 hours that day when you weren't there.
Well, I can tell you this. If you go out there and look right now, Steve's isn't done for this week.
Yeah.
In March 2018, Chief James Hansey of the Buckeye Police Department accidentally discharged his weapon at a location. This incident led to an inquiry that would eventually be the reason of his downfall.
You're the guy that accidentally discharged a weapon, so I can't wait to hear it from you, man.
Jeff and Megan and I were on our way back from Lancaster. We had ate at B-Dubs. We were coming down 79 and we were in the area of Buckeye Lake Estate, Beezer Village. And my telephone rang. It was from Darlene Whithofer. I've known the family since, I was a firefighter with, and she's on the phone screaming, saying her aunt, she found her aunt in the middle of the road, and that 2 guys had broke into her aunt's house and held her at gunpoint. She was able to escape, but the gunman shot one guy. He was laying in the floor bleeding to death, and the gunman was still in the house. I wasn't even thinking of being on technically light duty.
Right.
Had no gun with me, and with there someone possibly being in that house dying, you guys have done the same thing. You'd have went in.
To make matters worse, Hansey had an amputated finger and was strictly confined to administrative duties at the time. Despite being unfit for active duty, he irresponsibly discharged a weapon. This incident clearly demonstrated his disregard for the law.
Was there any conversation about not telling them about the accidental discharge?
Yes, there was.
Okay, was that your call?
Yes.
Okay, and what was the rationale there?
Ritter likes to tell things, and for the integrity of the case, integrity of the accidental shooting, Ritter, you don't have to go tell everybody that we had an accidental shooting. Let's get this investigated first. Let's get it looked at. Let's save the integrity of the case right here. There's no reason to hide anything. How can you hide an accidental discharge?
Makes it tough. Things go bang real loud.
Yeah, and you got a spent shell. We got the shell. Yeah, I sure did.
The detective soon uncovered larger issues, including the fact the chief was collecting his salary while relaxing at home instead of fulfilling his duties.
My computer at home is set up the same way the computer at the house. At the office.
Okay.
And if I was at my house doing stuff and writing, you can go to my house right now and I can show you the stuff that I've done, changing policies and changing things.
Okay. Have you had permission from this mayor to go there?
No, and I haven't.
Okay. All right.
I wish I would have brought my phone in, and I would come in the mornings. I would get the mail like I was supposed to. I would check the phone recorders and do everything else, and then I would go to the house and do what I had to do.
They said they came over, a couple times, and you were just wearing shorts and a t-shirt, watching cops while you were on duty.
No.
And that was and then when I checked the records, you had him log down his hours for that day. If you're just sitting around watching cops when you're supposed to be at work, that could be an issue.
Right.
Obviously, you're the chief of police. You wouldn't want one of your guys doing that. You know, so, I mean, you got to understand from...
Things were now about to get embarrassing for the chief, as the detectives pointed out a bizarre complaint they had with him.
What is your procedures to get rid of that vehicle?
Run the thing through the state of Ohio. They come back and tell us if there's a lien on it. And then you send that person, or if there's a lien on it, you send that person 10-day notice. Or if there's no lien on it, you send that person, the owner, 10-day notice. And then if they don't collect it, or we get it back, they've got 10 days to pay the towing or anything like that. If not, then I go get a title from the BMV, and then we gather how many other cars we got up, get 3 bids, and then people come out and look at the, you know, like junkyards or private people or whatever. They look at all the cars all at once and give you 3 bids, and the highest bidder gets them.
Okay. Have you ever taken any batteries out and sold the batteries?
No.
No? And the reason I'm asking in this setting, Jimmy, is this is a setting where under Gary Act, you can't be charged with what we're talking about. We can't talk about this criminally. There's been those allegations, and a little more than just allegations, very, very specific things that I've checked out that are not making a lot of sense, okay? One of them especially being a water pump that was taken off of a truck for Randy.
The detective continued to press on this issue as the chief had been strongly accused of theft from junk cars.
If anything was taken off them cars, the village already owned them, and they had permission from the mayor to take anything. I personally have never taken anything off the cars, out of the cars, anything. Now Randy and Mark Dimick has, yes.
You know, that I would say is completely on your side, one that says maybe not completely on your side, and they're both telling me the same thing. So I'm trying to figure that out why in my head that would be the case. So is there a circumstance or an instance where you did take a battery or 2 after the mayor cleared it?
I've never taken a battery.
Never?
Never.
Okay. Okay.
The accidental firing came out as a blessing. Department had no clue how Chief Hansey had been looting it. Shortly after, they arrived at an even bigger issue of officers getting paid way more than they worked.
How's he estimating the hours? I'm confused on that part.
I work 80 hours a week. I mean 80 hours a week.
Every 2 weeks?
Every 2 weeks. That's 160 a month, so he'd put 160. He would take what he was supposed to work, divide that by 2. That's what he would get. Just down the line like that.
And I would assume, since you're the guy in charge ultimately, and you're the one responsible for numbers ultimately, you look at that report.
No.
You don't look at the report that Vermaine's doing?
No, he would come in or on a Friday, when I'm off on Fridays, and he knows Monday is the council meeting, he would do it up, and then he would take it over and give it to Valerie.
So when those numbers go over, do you check their numbers too to make sure that they're accurate? Because you said, like you said, you know who's coming and going in your police department.
Well, you know, he'd put the hours down for them. They were, some of them worked 16 hours a month. Some of them worked more.
And some of them worked less. In fact, a lot of them worked less.
I have no clue.
Chief Hansey was now also accused of fraud as he had been tampering official documents. The entire structure of the police department seemed to be wrong from top to bottom.
1 month we'd have our taser, and then it would be like a month and a half, 2 months we'd have to do our radar, and then the other. So I see where you're saying number-wise 16, but I'm doing what the mayor said to do.
Okay, so let's say the mayor didn't say to do that. Let's say the mayor did not tell you to do that. All right, let's say that doesn't have anything to do with it. Is that still an accurate number if the mayor doesn't say that you can do it? If you put 16 on there, does he work 16 hours a month?
I wouldn't do it.
I know, but is that accurate? Is that accurate that he works? Let me just say it this way. Is it accurate that he works? He comes out to Buckeye Lake and physically works 16 hours a month?
No.
Okay. That's what I wanted to get at. Okay. Now, Vicki Glover, when's the last time she worked for you guys?
Oh, I don't know. It's been a while.
Been 2 years. Over 2 years. Would it be accurate that she worked in October of 2017?
No.
No, but she got 16 hours for that month too, on the report that you guys turned in to village council.
How's that? Because she's not on the department.
Exactly. She's not. She's not on the department.
No one took her off the sheet.
No one took her off the sheet, but somebody filled out that she worked for 16 hours.
Jeff, just 16 every month.
And you don't have a problem with that? As a chief of police,
That I do.
Oh,
yes.
I would certainly have a problem with that.
That I do.
Not only
Yes.
that, we've got Bartow. He works a lot, I understand, but not all the time. Well, what's the other name here? Bear.
Tedra?
Tedra does not work 16 hours a month, but it's on there for 16 hours a month. Every month that she's been there, she's got 16 hours a month. I call her, she says, no, that's not accurate. I call the guy she rides with, Haas.
Jeff Haas.
Jeff says, no, she does not work 16 hours a month. Yeah, you guys put 16 hours a month on that sheet. You understand, that's a criminal charge. That could be a criminal charge to do all that
There's no
stuff.
monetary value.
There's no monetary value. You're making it public record. You're falsifying a public document because it's going over to village council. You see what I'm saying? So you're falsifying a document that goes over there. And I don't know why. I don't get it. I really don't understand it. You know, but I mean, this is a place to explain it, Jimmy, if you're going to. I mean, this is where it gets explained.
Well, sure, I know this is where it gets explained. Jeff did them, and probably I should have critiqued them. And evidently, I shouldn't have had faith in that person.
Well, here's the thing. I delegate things to him all the time, constantly, because I'm a supervisor. But what I also do on the back end is I go and check to make sure they're done. Not that I don't trust them, but you know, being a supervisor, you have to make sure.
And that's what I should have done.
As the detectives placed some direct accusations of fraud, Hansy started to get a little anxious and was now fuming.
They were cashed for the insurance company. Now, I talked to the insurance company about those checks, and they had some pretty big issues with them.
Mm-hmm.
All right? That may be something that I'm going to have to turn over. You were supposed to cash them, and you cashed 4 of them.
Oh, Lord. You gotta be kidding me.
See, Jimmy, the problem with an internal investigation is once it starts rolling, it starts opening the door to all kinds of other stuff that comes in.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a duty now to.
I honestly, wholeheartedly, 1,000,000% believe them checks were mine. This is starting to piss me off. When I found out they weren't, I made arrangements and they were taking money out of my payroll every month.
They mentioned
I didn't fight the system because I honestly believed they were my checks.
So did you get any Aflac checks during that time that you were getting those checks?
Imagine the chief had spent 34 years of his life in this police department and had been doing such shady things, surely a gray area that needed to be questioned.
On the call logs,
right.
on the CR, nothing, 0.
What day was it?
April 25th, 2017. It was on a Tuesday. Ritter actually got called into work to cover for either you or Vermaiden, one of the two. He was not on his regular scheduled days.
Yeah, okay.
Do you remember that day? Do you remember going forward with Vermaiden?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was on that.
We've been forward on several places.
Sure.
That should have been, I didn't even finish this week.
Right. That's because somebody grabbed it and made a copy of it because they knew you were out four-wheeling when you were supposed to be at work. That's why that's there. You claimed 12 hours that day when you weren't there.
Well, I can tell you this. If you go out there and look right now, Steve's isn't done for this week.
Yeah.
Then we have got this lieutenant who would do anything to maintain his illusion of power, intimidating an innocent citizen. October 12, 2019, Corporal Jason Klingensmith made a huge mistake risking his officer's life. The dashcam video has no audio, but the incident began when the corporal decided to taser bomb a new deputy who had been at the police department for 4 months. Taser bombing is a dangerous prank that means throwing an active taser into someone's lap. The corporal threw the taser into Officer Fatih Matulurk's lap, leaving him utterly confused and panicked. As Matulurk scrambled to escape the car, he slipped and severely injured himself, suffering a broken femur. All because of his boss's reckless idea of fun. In June 2020, Officer Fatih had filed a lawsuit against the corporal and the police department. On the other hand, the corporal was charged with battery. Now, the lawsuit is still in progress, and we hope that Fatih gets the compensation that he deserves. The officer also finally changed his department in 2024. Now, while this officer faced charges for his actions, the behavior of the next cop will leave you absolutely furious.
Lock the dog in. Lock the dog in. I'm gonna shoot you. Show me your hands.
It's my son.
Okay.
The It's my son. It's just me and my son.
Okay.
In May of 2023, John was out of the city for work when he received a message from his home security system at 1:40 a.m. When John saw the video, he was shocked to see an intruder trying to get in his driveway. The next day, he contacted 911 and alerted them about this incident.
Benbrook Police Department.
Hey, I'm currently out of town working, but I live over off of street. My security cameras caught something weird last night at like 1:40 in the morning.
Okay.
And I got a really good, but kind of gritty, but I got a pretty good picture of somebody trying to, I've got an isolated driveway, and they were trying to walk down that. And then my camera must have kicked on with the light and spooked them, and they turned around and walked off. But I wanted to share that video with you guys just in case somebody else might have reported something around the same time at their house.
John never asked the officers to come down to his home or check with his family. He was constantly in contact with his wife Andrea and knew that they were safe. However, just a few minutes after this call, he got an alert from the same home security system, and this time it was an officer making his way into his home. After noticing the two front gates of the house were locked, the officer found a third way into the home and managed to get inside without any warrant or informing the residents of the house.
51, I've got a signal 30 in the backyard.
Can we stop at the gas station and I can get a snack for school before you get test? Let me call you that. Please. No, Max, come on. No, Maya, no. Go. Maya, come on. Maya.
Andrea is currently inside the house with her two stepchildren and two dogs. She has no clue that an officer has entered her home and is about to change her life forever.
Benbrook PD, show me your hands! Contact at the back door. Show me your hands! Step outside. Lock the dog in. Lock the dog in! I'm gonna shoot you!
The officer fired 5 shots at the family dog Max, with the last 2 fired as the terrified animal tried to flee. Poor Andrea stood in shock and despair as she watched her dog get brutally shot and running away from the house. Even more horrifying was the officer's recklessness. Andrea was standing directly behind Max, putting her at serious risk of being hit by a stray bullet.
Shots fired, shots fired. Get on the ground!
It's just my house, it's my house. That's my house. It's my house, it's my house.
Put your hands up.
Okay.
Got a Hispanic or black female at gunpoint.
Okay. Right here.
And we're rolling in this.
Just stay on the phone, John. Don't hang up.
Shots were fired at a dog. The female's 10-2.
Okay.
All right, keep your hands where they are.
Okay. I'm listening.
Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Okay. What's your name?
My name is Andrea.
Andrea, okay. Are you the resident here?
Yes, sir.
Poor wife is stunned, and she is desperately fighting for her life lying on the ground. At that moment, John's son tried to open the blinds to see what had happened.
Show me your hands!
It's my son.
Okay.
It's my son. It's just me and my son.
Okay.
Me and my two kids and my dog. No, John, it's fine. He's okay.
Okay. We're gonna figure everything out, all right?
We're fine, John. It's fine.
Are you renting this place?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just me and my kids.
Huh?
It's just me, my 2 kids, and my dog.
Okay. Alright. You're okay.
3 days,
Shortly after, another officer arrived on the scene. Instead of calmly addressing the situation, the officer inexplicably handcuffed Andrea, who had done absolutely nothing wrong.
Okay. If you'll cover her, ma'am, I'm going to secure you in handcuffs for just 1 second.
Yes,
We'll get you. Go from there, okay?
Yes, sir. John, just calm down. They're putting me in handcuffs.
You've been very cooperative.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We'll get you out here in just a second, okay?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
You said that's your son inside the house?
It's my son.
Okay.
My 2
What's
sons.
his name?
Okay.
Who's on the phone with you?
It's my husband.
It's your husband? Okay. You have,
Oh, not
I
my
guess
husband.
there's 2 children inside the
Just
house?
2 children.
Okay.
It's just us. That's it. There's nobody else.
Okay.
Last night we had somebody like spook us, but that was it.
Okay.
They just walked up and then they left. Once they see like the camera, because like the flash.
Okay. That's why we're here. Somebody called us this morning,
Yeah,
said
it's
that
my
this was their house, and that somebody came up to the house during the night. There was a car they didn't return. That's why I was searching the house, and this back door was open. That's why I had my gun out when you came to the door.
I understand.
Okay.
The idiot pig handcuffed the poor woman that he almost killed some moments ago, who was going through a severe trauma. You wonder how the poor kids will remember this incident for a long time.
So your kids, what were their names again? Okay, I'm gonna have them step outside, okay?
Okay.
All right.
There's a puppy right there.
Another puppy? Okay.
Yes, a puppy.
Hey, this is Officer Carter, Benbrook Police Department. Can I have you step outside? Hey, thanks for getting her up.
Yes.
Yeah, you want to step up here, call them out for me? Her stepkids? I think so. Hey guys, just come step outside with me.
What's up? Hey, can I get some pants on first?
Yeah, that's fine. Ma'am, can you come back over here with me?
Yeah.
Do you have any sort of ID or anything?
No.
Puffy.
Here, we can go this way.
Okay.
What happened?
Just step outside with us, bud.
Surprisingly, none of the officers went out to look for the poor dog or to release the poor woman from the handcuffs. Instead, these corrupt cops continued to collect information from not only Andrea, but her kids too.
Yeah, I can get the door for you. Okay, you just take a seat for me. Okay.
Having contact with the RP, he advised that his girlfriend on
That's who we're out with. Andre, what's your birthday?
12, I'm out on that. Give me a number.
Okay. And a good phone number for you?
Only after getting her information, the officer then uncuffed Andrea and instructed an officer to search for Max.
My date of birth? You to do anything specific? No, man. You're good. If you could try and find a black German Shepherd, he did. It went off through that gate. I shot it 3 or 4 times when it came at me. I couldn't tell you if I hit it or not.
Okay. No problem.
Thanks.
Is full grown one?
Yeah, full grown.
Alright, it's a puppy.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Okay.
What's gonna happen? Like what?
So, going from here, we're looking for the dog, trying to find out if it's okay.
They ran away?
He went out through that side gate. Does he have a...
Yes, he has an air tag. Wait, fuck. No, he doesn't have an air tag. He has a chip, but that's all he has.
John must be regretting his decision to call the cops for safety, as these pigs did more damage to them than any intruder would have done.
What's the dog's name?
Max.
With 2 X's.
A German Shepherd, right?
Yes, he's nice. He just needs to sleep.
I got you. How old is Max?
He's 1. He's like super nice.
Yeah. If you'll hang out with Officer Cox for just 1 second.
Just like that, the corrupt officer mutes his body cam for the rest of the time on the property. After some time, the officers decide to leave the home as they are unable to find Max. Later, Andrea and her children found Max and rushed him to the vet. The poor dog had been shot 4 times and required treatment for his injuries. The Benbrook Police Department later cleared the officer of any wrongdoing, claiming that he was within his rights to enter the home. Now, John is preparing to file a civil rights lawsuit against the officer in the city and has set up a GoFundMe to help fund the legal action. The actions of this next pig will make the previous officer seem like a saint.
Brad! Stop! Oh my God, you did not just do that!
On November 2nd, 2020, Arkansas State Trooper Remington Lively pulled over a truck for expired tags. Immediately after confronting the driver, he asked him to check his car, to which he obliged. Little did he know it would become his biggest mistake.
I'm Trooper Lively, Arkansas State Police.
Right.
Reason I stopped your free tags.
Right. Got Randall Brady, you got that.
Where you headed today?
Taking her at home.
Okay, home. Got your driver's license on you? Okay, where'd you say y'all was headed today?
She's taking me back to where I was.
Back to where you were. Okay. You got anything in the vehicle today? Nothing at all? Can I search your vehicle? Go ahead and hop out with me.
As Trooper Lively searched the truck, he noticed a small baggie of a white substance. Without testing anything or asking any questions, the trooper started to escalate the situation.
No. Look, you don't want to tense up, okay? You want to do this the easy way or the hard way? Turn around.
That did not come out of my fucking pocket, buddy. I promise you. No.
Step over there.
Come on, right now.
Step over there.
Hey, dude, I don't do it. No, you ain't doing it. Come on, man.
Look, you're fixing to have a real bad day.
Look, just stop for a second, all right? Brad! Let him do what he's doing! Brad! Stop it! Stop it, God damn it! Brad! Brad! I'm not leaving back here!
Lively was now viciously beating the poor guy, and things were only about to get worse.
God damn you, stop! Brad!
Get on the fucking ground.
Brad! Stop! Oh my God, you did not just do that! Holy shit, I'm about to record this shit. Brad, let him do what he's doing, okay? Do what he's doing! Brad! Hey! He's purple, you prick! He's goddamn purple! His face is purple!
65 South Orange. Going off at Eastwood Drive. Eastern Road, 681 Union, Edwards County.
I am backed up. It was not in my pocket. There it is. What is it?
Step away.
I was just looking to see what it was.
It was clear that the corrupt cop had planted the narcotics, and after brutally knocking the driver down, he proceeded to arrest him and place him in the back of the police cruiser.
Feet under you. Hop up.
You can put these cups. You have to put these cups up on my back. You have to put the cups in the front.
No, I don't.
You okay? You'll regret that.
It's all right. Where'd you stop out there before we started fighting the cops?
The doctors will have your. I wouldn't fight nobody. After they call the cop.
Stop. Walk back here.
Walk back here. Let me get my stuff. Why you doing me like this?
Walk back here.
Why you doing me like this? Good boy. Brad. Let me talk.
No, we'll talk when we get together. Get in the car right now.
Hit me again.
Get in the car.
What?
Feeling wronged by the tyrant, the driver refused to sit in the back of the cruiser. That is when Trooper Lively saw another opportunity to use excessive force.
God damn it! Motherfucker! I got fucking killer driver.
Jack, listen to me, man. Hey, look. Listen to me, bitch.
Get in the car.
Maybe you can this.
Get in the car.
I got such stone from
Alright, get in the car. Quit
This
resisting.
bitch never got that stone.
Quit resisting.
You fucking hurt me. Don't fucking all over me, man. You hear me? You think you fucking get the car?
Get in the car.
Listen, stop. And I go right back to your dad shit. Stop.
Get in the car.
You fucking hurt me. What are you doing?
Get your feet in the car.
What are you doing?
Get your feet in the car.
Really?
Get in the fucking car.
I can't do it. Get this on me.
Alright.
Motherfucker.
Just get in there.
I ain't think you want shit. Let's go, bitch. Hey!
Poor man, already punched in the face, continued to resist and shout as he was wrongfully forced into the back of the police car.
Take fucking babe! Amanda! Hey! I can't breathe! Open the fucking door! Open the fucking door! Hey! Save the front dog in the goddamn door! Remington! Riley! Hey, dude! Hey! God damn it! Motherfucker! God motherfucker! You bastard! You motherfucker! You piece of shit! God damn it! God damn it! Hey!
That is why you must never allow an officer to search your vehicle. These pigs deserve no sympathy and must never be permitted to violate your rights.
Please open the door back here, I can't fucking breathe!
You in the ambulance?
Is that what ambulance?
Yeah.
Sure! That fucking hurt me!
2800.
Hey. Who is it?
Can't breathe back here. Hey!
There's plenty of bird back there.
Oh,
Got an
shit.
EMS on the way to come check you out.
God damn it! God damn it, can't do this! Fuck! Hey! Hamilton! God damn it! Help me, please! Get my fucking driver's ass out of it! Fucking asshole! I'm gonna shoot the fuck out of your ass! I'm gonna fucking steal everything up! Hey! Help! Hey! Help! Damn it! Please help!
He sat in the back of the police cruiser for hours as the officers took a long time to remove the truck, and then he was eventually taken to the police station. However, surprisingly, all of the charges against him were later dropped, proving this was an entirely bogus traffic stop. It is unclear whether the driver filed a lawsuit against the officer, as he surely deserves some monetary compensation as well. Well, that brings us to the end of this video. Today we saw some of the worst police officers in action, individuals who should never hold such power. They violated rights and made grave mistakes, like the second officer who nearly killed an innocent woman. We can only hope that these pigs are removed from the force and replaced by more knowledgeable and compassionate individuals. If you agree with me, please support us by liking this video. Also, if you enjoyed this video, watch these moments when police officers had to arrest their own people.
I can detain you and arrest you.
Okay, detain me then. Okay.